Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Daniel Federico Show. Again, joined by Jack Sapora. Jack, today we're going to do a little different route. We usually start with the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL, but this time I want to talk about some college. We're not going to talk about the college football games, but I want to talk about the college football rankings for a second. And you're a Notre Dame fan, I'm a Notre Dame fan, and I absolutely don't understand why people are bashing Notre Dame. Notre Dame I actually do understand because they're not in a conference. Should they be in a conference? Maybe, yes.
It's
But
always been like this
but
though.
it's always been like that. It's a history, it's tradition. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's new age with NIL. But Notre Dame this year deserve to be in the college football playoffs. They have killed every single team. People say this is the test. They were all talking about how Pitt was going to win that game on this past Saturday, and they dominated Pitt. They're not even giving Jeremiah Love his flowers as
Which
he
is
is
fair.
the best player in college football right now, but they're not giving him his flowers because he plays for Notre Dame. When did Notre Dame start getting this hate? And I don't really understand it because, yeah, people are saying they don't deserve to be in the rankings or be ranked above Miami. Miami lost to two unranked teams. They're going to say they lost to two good unranked teams. Notre Dame lost to two good ranked teams.
Yep.
Two ranked. There's a difference between losing to two ranked teams than two unranked teams. Like, it's ridiculous. And people are just brainwashed. Yes, the committee's not perfect because
But
there
they're
are teams
getting
that
this right. They should be in the playoffs.
yeah, they should be in the playoff, and but Notre Dame at nine, I think they should have moved up a little bit because beating Pitt and at Pitt was
It's impressive.
it was
And they
impressive.
dominated.
Yeah, and they dominated from literally the first, and then yeah, people are gonna talk about like the points were a little like close. They had a garbage time touchdown with what 0 seconds left because the
Yep.
coach is an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, come on, but what is your thoughts on that?
I think they deserve. I'm not being biased here. Let's break this down. They lost their first 2 weeks by the combined points of four. They lost by
Yeah,
combined points only four. We lost to 3-2. Was it Miami? We lost to three in the first.
yeah.
And who did we face game one? I forget. It was in
Game one was
Ohio
Miami
State. No, Miami was not week one. We lost by two,
three,
3 points,
3 points,
and then
and
Ohio
then
State at 1 point.
Texas A&M. It was Texas A&M.
Actually,
Yeah,
oh,
it, it was Texas A&M week two, and they lost by 1 point
got you. That's on me. That's on me. Yep.
because it was a bad missed call, no holding call.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And then people are saying they're going to lose to Syracuse this week. Syracuse is terrible. They
Hmm.
just don't want to give Notre Dame their flowers. But yeah, losing to a combined score of 4 points to Texas A&M is having a good season.
There.
And at the time, they were what ranked? Well, Miami was ranked one at the time.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame was given to them, and they, you know, if there was preseason in college football, we could totally see a lot of different things go Notre Dame's way because it took
Yep.
Notre Dame 3 weeks to get hot, get warm, get good. CJ
Yeah.
Carr, ever since week three, he's looked tremendous.
Except for last game, 2 interceptions.
Well, yeah, that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
but he's looked for the most part then
Oh
tremendous.
yeah, he's looked really good. So much so that Tom Brady, and John Gruden are really high on him.
Yeah, and John Gruden is super high on him. I'm telling you, he's a first round talent.
Yep.
Isn't he a redshirt freshman or something like that? He's a redshirt
Oh, yeah, I
freshman
think
next
so.
year. Um, Texas A&M though that game it was mostly on the defense. Like they put up 40 points against Texas A&M. Texas
But
A&M is 10 and 0 and they're ranked 16th right now.
yeah, I just think people just don't like Notre Dame because of the history and just like how
Yeah,
we talked about a lot. And I think that I think the committee putting us in is because it draws numbers and because it
yeah,
is a huge fan base. It's a huge fan
massive
base.
fan base.
It's up there with some of the best in college football.
Yeah,
You got to put them in. They lost by combined 4 points in their first 2 weeks. I don't know how there's an argument here.
yeah, I don't understand it. They're,
I think they deserve to be in. And the next 2 weeks, if they dominate, are they still not considered in?
they have to be considered in.
Yeah. I just don't understand. The committee is always weird though.
Hmm.
Always weird. It's like so you put them above. Okay.
Yeah,
Always leaning towards Alabama, no matter what. The last
yeah. They
to be.
want Alabama to stay in. They want them to stay in. They
They're
they
the
want that history to
Yep.
always stay in. But when you lose to Louisville, and people are going, well, that's a good loss. So that's a really good Louisville team. I'm gonna be honest with you. Louisville is not good this year. There's a
Unranked.
they're 7-3. But Louisville hasn't really played pretty much anyone good. But at the time, Miami was ranked second
Yep.
when they played against Louisville, and that's them losing that was terrible. I don't know if Miami, if when Miami played Notre Dame, I don't know if they were actually ranked one at the time. Maybe I think they were
They're
ranked
ahead. I think we were ranked sixth, and they were ranked like 10th or 11th.
10. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But still, and people are going, well, why did they jump so much? Miami's lucky to still be in the rankings, in the running for the
Yeah.
college football playoffs, still be in the running after losing to two unranked team in within what 3 weeks?
I mean, that's the problem with the schedule, though, eh? When we really break it down, like out the gate, it's ranked versus ranked.
Yeah,
For like what was Texas at the time? It was Texas versus was it Ohio State
that
for
might have been. Oh yes, with
week
Arch.
one?
Yeah.
Like you're getting rid of great talented school teams
And but if you
right away.
want, if you want, the way that they could fix all this, have preseason football, so all the teams are warm, because all these teams are just
I
coming
agree.
out of practice. They're coming out of just practice.
Yeah, I
But if you
agree.
get like at least 1 or 2 weeks of preseason,
Where it doesn't qualify for ranked.
yeah, it doesn't qualify for ranking or anything. And if you really want to fix this college football playoffs, then you have to put everyone in the conference. You just have to. And I don't know how many conferences there actually are
I
in
think
the
there's
FBS.
isn't there four or five?
There's a lot because we have. Actually, I'll find out
Like
right now.
the big ones though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, the big ones. I'm saying if they want to do the college football playoffs, the best way to do it is take the top two teams from the SEC because that's the biggest conference. You take the top two teams in the Big Ten.
yep.
You take the top team out of the Big 12, and you take maybe two teams in the ACC. And then you take just the winner of all the other conferences and you make a conference like that. Like how many conferences there are? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. There's 10 conferences. You got like an 18 team playoff, something like that. That means conference championships mean a lot more.
Which I agree. They
And
should.
everyone's and then everyone's schedule is literally just play conference against conference, like
Yep.
how it is right now, maybe with 4 games
Yep.
um out of conference. So you have to be undefeated mostly still,
hmm
and you have to just go undefeated in your conference still to have a chance at the clinch the playoffs.
Yep.
I think that's the most perfect world and most perfect way to do it. You take away the committee, don't do it on a ranked opponent anymore, and you just take it away. But that's my thought on it. And
Not a bad idea.
Notre Dame plays. They have two more games remaining in the season.
Syracuse
They play Syracuse this week. They're back at home. It's their final home game of the season potentially.
and Stanford.
And then they play Stanford. They play Stanford late at night, I'm pretty sure, too.
10:30.
10:30 on, okay, yep. On the 29th of November.
Yeah.
That's 7 days out. Yeah,
We're
I'm just doing weekly math in my head. But and then they're home against Syracuse for the final game of the season. Then they're at Stanford. They're gonna if they win those two games, they're in no matter what. I think they're in no matter what. Well, actually, no. If they do lose one of those games, if they lose literally one more game, they're out because that now they're gonna be like, hey, we lost 3 games, and how you put it in the schedule. Those are two
gotta
winnable
win
games,
those. Yeah, easy winnable games.
easy winnable. How especially how they've been playing, especially how Jeremiah Love has been playing.
Yep.
And that offense and that defense has been playing. They've been really waking up right now. And I think they've really woken up since that NC State game, or maybe even that USC game, because the USC game wasn't really going in their favor for their
No.
defense. And so yeah, I want to say it's probably woken up since that USC game. Um, Notre Dame, do they have a chance though if they do make it to make a run like they did last year? What do you think?
It depends who sits. It
Yeah.
depends who doesn't want to play. I mean, that's what was
No,
huge.
but everyone's gonna play. Everyone's gonna play in the college football
Well,
playoffs.
remember last year some key was it for Georgia? Who did we beat last year? I forget. It's been so long.
Georgia, but they were hurt. They had some
But
injuries
they
on that
lost their
team.
quarterback though. They didn't have
Yeah,
the quarterback. They didn't. There's like it depends. I think I think we can beat anybody when we're firing on all
Yeah,
cylinders.
yeah,
I think,
I think so too.
and I think it create wherever we play, it's kind of a neutral zone like fan base, and I think that's pretty good because they're not
Yeah,
going to Indiana. If this were season to start today, I mean the playoffs, it would be against the Sooners, right?
yeah. Well, mostly, yeah, depending on how Al finishes it, but yeah, right now, if
I think we match up pretty well with a lot of people. They counted us out last year, so
yeah, and the only
it's
teams that
really good.
really do like make me nervous is Ohio State, is Georgia, and I think I my pick is Georgia's going to win it all this year. But you wanted to hear
Again.
the headlines I've been seeing all day. The one thing that just makes me upset, a little mad. This article title from Yahoo Sports: The College Football Committee Playoff Committee loves Notre Dame more than the ACC. Notre Dame, if there was a conference for them to go into, it's the ACC.
Yeah.
They don't love the AC, they don't love Notre Dame more than the ACC. Notre Dame is damn near an ACC school. Just think about it, because if there was were that COVID year, they joined the ACC. They won it. They fucking went into a conference. Looked a little too easy for them that COVID year to go into
Yep.
conference. Independent. I love it. But if they really want to figure out and take away from voters and stuff like that for the top 25, and now you're at a 12-team playoff, or is it this year 16 or whatever it is? No, it's 12. Next year's 16, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Next year is 16.
Next year's 16. If you just want to get rid of that, have every single conference championship, there's 10 of them, or nine, there's something, whatever the number was I counted earlier. Make them all count. Take two teams out of the best conference. The
That'd be cool.
Yeah, like that'd be awesome. You take away from the rankings, because the rankings, everyone has a discussion about it. It's like the only
Everyone
thing that,
disagrees.
yeah, everyone disagrees with the rankings and stuff. It really doesn't matter. You want to know how you get ranked?
Mm. Win
Just
those,
dominate. Just fucking drop 40s each week. Just drop 40 points each week,
and you'll get ranked.
and you'll get fucking ranked. That's it.
Yeah.
But people like to disagree. People like to talk. People like it. But they need to stop shitting on Notre Dame. That's the truth.
I agree. I agree. I thought they played really well against Pitt. Unbelievable defensive game. Jeremiah loved that touchdown, that spin
Yeah.
around.
Oh my God.
That
That's his Heisman
was
moment right there.
that was beautiful.
That's his Heisman moment in my
Yeah.
eyes. And
Will he get it though?
nope.
No.
It's
Because
probably
he
gonna
was
be like
running
Jamie
back
Lane.
for Notre Dame. That's what it is.
Hmm. But hey, the running back's never gonna get it. It's a quarterback position as a quarterback and receiver award.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Even though like Genti, I thought he was gonna win it last year. Travis Hunter won it
Yeah.
because he plays two ways. Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah.
Give it to the best player in college.
Yes, that's how it should go.
That's how it should be. But let's move on from this talk. Dallas Cowboys win their first game within a month against
Yeah.
the worst, probably the second worst team in the league.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. The Dallas Cowboys will take it. They'll take any victory to come this way. But
Yeah.
some positives to take away from it, though. Overshown coming back.
Hmm.
Revel with his snaps that he played looked good. That
Yeah.
rookie from the third round. Quentin
Yep.
Williams looked really good.
Really good.
That defensive tackle core is looking good. Javadian Clowney too is starting to really pick it up for
He's
the
picking
Dallas
it up. He
Cowboys.
is
I'm not saying he just picked up in this game. He's picked up the last couple of weeks.
pressure. He's
Yeah,
putting pressure on the quarterback, which we needed.
yeah. And it was a good one for the guys. George Pickens needs to be re-signed by the Dallas Cowboys.
The problem is,
Salary cap.
no,
Jerry Jones doesn't want to pay him.
Jerry Jones doesn't. Jerry Jones, oh, we'll give you a franchise tag. We like you so much. We'll
I'll
give
be
you,
okay with a franchise take, so that means it gives him an extra year to figure out
but they
contract
don't figure it
situation.
out. They
Huh?
don't figure it out. They
Yeah.
don't figure it out.
The smartest thing, though, to do is actually to franchise tag him, fix that defense within this offseason, and then fix around the salary cap within the same year, and then re-sign George Pickens. But George Pickens, he's loving CeeDee Lamb. That connection that they have,
Works.
it works, and it's cool. They got benched for the first drive. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's making it sound like they got benched for the whole game. People got to relax. You know
First
what I
try.
mean? It was three plays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like why are people you see people like all broadcast? All I'm hearing is I wonder what happened. Why George Pickens? It would be the fourth quarter. I wonder why George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb got benched. We're gonna find out post game. Was shoddy, dude. They got benched for 3 plays. They probably weren't even supposed to be. Well, yeah, it was a coach's decision. They already made it public that they got benched for the first drive. They probably just missed curfew because they were probably drunk at the Red Rock.
I mean, it's just a nothing story, though. It's like, yes,
Yeah,
I like the fact that we punished them for being stupid. Like, I
yeah,
like that. It's like, I don't, why is that a big deal? Like, it's not the first time a Vegas team, no, someone going to Vegas has done this. This was
yeah.
for sure. Guarantee you Kansas City does it all the time. Um,
1,000%.
it's just a nothing story. I still think there's no chance we win any game in the next 3 weeks, personally.
No.
I don't think they win.
Hmm.
I'll be shocked if we can beat Philly.
Yeah, but the Dallas Cowboys are home, so I think there's a chance for that one.
And
But
then
but
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 the city
but
hasn't looked amazing either.
yeah. But the one thing is though, people are talking about now. Their defense is good. Their defense is back. Their 4 wins are against arguably
The
the
worst.
four worst teams, minus not beating, like not playing against the Titans. They
Yeah.
beat the Jets. They beat the Giants. They beat the Commanders. They beat now the Raiders.
Yeah.
They
Ooh,
tied
we're
it.
so good.
Yeah, like what makes them so good? Brock Bowers. If Geno Smith was good, Brock Bowers could have had 50 fantasy points, 200 receiving yards, and maybe 18 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then Trey Tucker's the receiver one in Las Vegas,
I don't know what they're doing over
and
there.
he's a receiver three realistically on any other team.
I have no idea what they're doing.
But like people can't talk about how the defense is good. The reinforcements game, they're not. Well, the secondary still sucks. They had to try really, really hard to cover
The wide
Tyler
receivers.
Lockett also.
No, yeah.
Like this defense is not good. The
Oh,
secondary is terrible. The defensive backs are awful. The
I
linebacking core I could see did get an upgrade. The D line for sure did get an upgrade.
D-line looks a lot better. A
Yeah, it
lot
looks a
of
lot better.
pressure for once. But then again,
But that's a sorry ass offensive line.
it is a terrible offensive line, so you don't know what you really have. Like,
Hmm.
I want to see this against the Eagles offensive line, and I'll be like, okay, we got something. We're growing something here.
Exactly. Yeah.
I I I kind of see the vision of Jerry Jones here.
Yeah.
Why he traded for Williams personally, because we didn't really talk about the trades yet. We
No,
haven't
we actually didn't because yeah, we missed
because we were on
last
the
week.
bye.
Yeah.
Um, I thought the trade makes a lot of sense personally. I think it makes a lot of sense. But Jerry really is building the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
His whole offseason, he's copying them, which obviously, when you establish both the lines in football, you win games because if you can
The
get a
battle of the trenches. But
quarterback,
what? So, and this year, the Dallas Cowboys are going to probably draft an offensive lineman, more like a tackle. Get
gotta be
Terrence
a
Steele out
tackle.
there because Terrence Steele is terrible.
Garbage.
He's horrible. But that's like I think that's the only weak point because the backups looked
Yep.
really good too, and they had to be called upon this year. They looked good,
Yeah.
and Cooper Beatty looks like a great center too.
Yeah.
That whole offensive line is so coming together. D line's coming
Tyler
together too.
Tyler Gutton too.
What's up?
What's his name? Tyler Gutton or
Tyler Guyan, Tyler Smith.
we drafted?
Dude, we
Yeah,
have the whole. Yeah, we drafted. Oh, this year Tyler Booker.
who am I thinking of then? Tyler Gutton or Guyton?
Well, dude, we have 3 Tylers on the team now. Tyler
I'm
Guyton,
so
Tyler
confused.
Smith, Tyler Booker. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Just drafted Tylers.
yeah,
That's
we
from
like that.
Alabama, Tyler Booker, the one that we drafted this year.
Yeah, I think. See, the thing is with me as a fan going forward is okay. If we're somewhat competitive down the stretch, do I really want to make the playoffs?
Not this year.
No, I don't care because I know we're losing. I think I
Imagine, imagine they just somehow win the Super Bowl. Like they just get into the wild card at 10 wins. They
I
just
would
make
laugh.
I do. That'd be like the most. That would be like the biggest surprise of all time. And then like that would actually be like I don't even know how I would feel about that. I think it would just be speechless each game.
Just watching like
Yeah, it would just be like, how the hell did this happen? How did this even how did this even like how does this even make sense? But obviously it won't ever happen. People are gonna clip that and probably look at it and be like, these guys are idiots for saying the what ifs. But no, like dude, that'd be the funniest thing ever.
it would be hilarious. It's not gonna happen. How do you feel about the trades?
I like the trades. I think I think Wilson's a great. I called it on the podcast too
You
that we
did.
did.
You did.
They needed a
I
linebacker.
also mentioned the Jets, though. We don't talk about that,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, you did call it. Yeah, you called for the Jets, and you wanted the brother. The brother would have been cool too.
Yeah.
Um, but I like him. I think Quinn Williams is great with Kenny Clark. But even if Kenny Clark is, he regresses because of his age, they got Uza still there, and he's fantastic.
He is good. He's
So like,
really
so I could see where they're going, shaping up a young physical line
do
with
do.
some veteran presence.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
then I really like how the linebacking core can come. Like Wilson is a good linebacker.
Yeah, he was just on a terrible team.
Yeah, even though it's a terrible coach team, and he got benched because the rookie came in and took his snaps.
Yep.
That's gonna happen.
Yep.
Um, he looked good this
He did.
week. Yeah, it was against the Raiders, but this is the first time we're seeing these guys in the Dallas Cowboys uniform.
And it
And
was pretty
I think if Overshown could come back, like he is back now, but we
100%.
yeah we didn't really get to see how much from him, much about him. Since tearing his ACL, MCL, and PCL, he tore all the PCLs, and this guy's still walking, built different, and now he's playing with a massive brace on. Um, I
Crazy.
truly, truly don't know how he's gonna play. Like I don't. I think he's gonna be a lot less physical.
Which makes sense though with
Makes a
the
lot. Yeah,
right. You want to get your body's your payment, right? Your
yeah,
money.
and
Body's your money.
I don't think he's gonna be the same player. If he does go back to being the same player, as a win for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
But I just doubt it. So then they're gonna have to start looking for another linebacker soon because Kenneth Murray looked like he played like his job was on the line on
Good.
Monday night, and that's exactly how
Good.
you should play every single week. Because and you know what was great? Barely seeing Jack Sandberg on the field. He sucks. So it was so good to see him barely on the field.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, Revel too, like Siobhan Revel, the rookie. He
Mm-hmm.
played probably like 10 snaps or something. He could have played a lot more. I just didn't realize. I wasn't really keeping track of his snaps. Um, if he because he's coming from an ACL injury too. If
Yep.
he's supposed to be a good coverage guy like he was at ECU at Eastern Carolina at
Anything's
East.
possible for him though.
Hmm.
If you have that, if you're supposed to be a first round talent,
Yeah, and you
might
drop
be
it
a
because
steal
you're
for the Cowboys. Who knows?
that could be a steal. Like time will tell because like I think him being partnered up with Durant Blaine is gonna be good. We're not even talking about Trayvon Diggs. That guy should have been traded, but because he was on the IR, he's not traded. He has a concussion because what he happened at home. Like, dude doesn't want to be a Cowboy. I don't even think Bro wants to be a professional football player anymore because he knows if he goes to any other team,
He's gonna get cooked
yeah, he's gonna get cooked. Like he sucks. He's a terrible corner.
really
Uh,
bad.
I think everyone knew that since his rookie year, but then he got 11 interceptions one year. What was it? Seven something. He got
The
ridiculous.
most in NFL history.
Yeah, yeah, and people look at him like he's a god. There's a reason why quarterbacks throw it to you like 7, 8 times a game
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because you can't coverage.
No, you
You
can't.
want a bunch of coverage guys on your football team. That's how you win football games. That's how you fucking lock
That's how you
the
dominate
series
a
up.
game.
Yeah, that's how you dominate a football game.
Revis, what is his name? Revis Island.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Reeves Island.
Yeah. I
Um,
I don't know how you feel about the team. I think what's a successful year next year? Because we're thinking of next year right away. Like,
okay, so
did these steps in the trade deadline make you more confident in Jerry?
yes,
Do you think he's actually dialed in and saying, I liked what he said. I know he's a piece of crap. We all can agree on that. But I like that he is. He's a
yeah,
terrible human being. He just hates the fans for
yeah,
a long time.
yeah,
I like the fact that he owned up to it. He said, all these mistakes are on me.
yeah.
And I was like, huh, this is not the same Jerry. This is
There's
not the
something.
same Jerry.
There's something different. It's like he didn't. There's something different about him because then he also said that he's older now. He doesn't have much time left. He
He
wants to
wants
see
to
at
win
least one
another.
more Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I really like that. And he makes these trades. People are calling him an idiot for Micah Parsons trade. Right now, so far, looking good.
I
Because
don't know about you. I think Parsons' injury is really serious, and
he
they're
doesn't
kind
look
of
the same.
babying it.
He doesn't look the same.
He doesn't look
But
the same.
but I don't. There might be a reason why he doesn't look the same. Maybe it's because he's not getting the same attention like he did with the Dallas Cowboys. How every single storyline was Michael Parsons this, Michael Parsons that. Now because he's in Green Bay, it's like Michael Parsons a little bit this, a little bit that. It's not they don't have whole segments for him. They don't have whole shows for him
Yep.
now. But he also doesn't look the same when you watch the Packers play. But the Packers as a whole look like frauds.
Oh yeah, can we talk about them?
Yeah, we could talk about them right now, but I want to talk about one
Yeah,
more
they
thing
beat the
about the Dallas
Giants.
Cowboys. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about them for 1 second. But I want to finish with the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna talk about
Of
Dallas
course.
Cowboys for one more minute. Um, oh, my schedule just got posted. Sick. See if I'm on there. Sick. Um, with Jerry Jones though, I'm very confident with how this offseason is gonna go. I think he has a picture in mind, and I think the picture in mind is how all the Cowboys fans think, because they have that Notre Dame linebacker too, Latifu.
Yes, yes. The
He's
Hawaiian, right?
good. What's up?
Yeah, the Hawaiian, right?
Yes, Hawaiian. He's
Yep.
very good, and I don't know why he hasn't had a bigger role in this defense. I think that's Eberflus's call or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know, but next year he will be. We're gonna be I think they're gonna be a young team, a young defensive team.
Yep.
I think that if he has to make moves,
He's
he's
gonna
not
make
scared of
them.
making them. They got those two first round draft picks. Wouldn't be shocked if, maybe they
They
trade up to
traded.
get.
Yeah. Yeah, they traded. I love the fact that they didn't trade the first round picks.
Yeah, they traded a second rounder.
If we take that, but
I
I
don't
love
know,
it.
and then next year's first, right?
Yeah, and
Uh,
it's like, okay, I'll take that deal.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Dallas Cowboys trade up the one of the two draft picks or both of them for Caleb Downs, the Ohio State safety. Wouldn't be
Ooh,
surprised, but at the same
I don't
time,
hate that.
they got to see how the draft's going though, because I
There's
don't, we're in November right now. The first mock drafts have already came out for a lot of the networks and a lot of all of this, and those mock drafts don't mean anything. But I'm gonna reference them for a second. Sometimes drafts can be weird things, depending on what team needs are. There's a good chance that Jeremiah Love drops to the Dallas Cowboys.
which it's funny. I thought of that too. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh,
And
I
then
would
and then they
do
have
it.
two draft picks there. They keep their spot on whatever they are at. Because right now people are saying they're gonna have the 12th to 16th pick,
Yeah,
and I can see that makes sense. Like they're gonna win a couple more games probably.
easily.
Yeah, so the 12th to the 16th makes a lot of sense. But if they make the playoffs, it probably messes up everything.
Yep.
Um, so with all that, or Caleb Downs drops them if they do, or if they are the 12th, take him and then drop the offensive lineman with the other pick, with the Packers pick. They could
When
have a good first round pick. They could have a good first round draft,
hmm
and I think it'll be okay. It just depends on what they actually do, and I think Jerry's locked in right now, man. I think he's locked in. Like I never really thought, because years ago he would have not made a competitive move like this for Quentin Williams, or for not even Quentin Williams, but like a good defensive tackle.
when he should have.
Yeah, like they had Neville Gallimore out there for 3 years. He didn't care that he was out there. He didn't care about any of the defensive tackles.
No, no.
But now he is, and
Do we trust in the coordinator of the
no,
defense though? So the
no,
problem is that's
they
another.
gotta fire him.
But then you're telling the defense to learn a whole new scheme going into next year.
I think they can do it, and I think that I truly think they can do it.
I want him fired too, but the problem is what Jerry said. Did you hear what he said
No,
about? Oh, he also admitted this is on my mistake is firing our defense, having a new defense coordinator 3 of the last 4 years.
but you know what would have been great if they just signed Al Harris.
I agree,
If they just promoted Al Harris.
and they just didn't want to, which
Yeah,
sucks.
it's stupid. It's ridiculous.
Do you think
I
the offense is set other than the tackles? Do you think this is the core going forward for a Super Bowl?
um,
Do you
it's
think
just
draft a running back? I would. I want to go young. You got to get younger.
you got to get young, but Jay Will has been pretty good.
Yeah.
If you can get Jeremiah Love, if you
You,
can,
you, you do that.
you do that. And you keep Javante Williams and Jeremiah Love have a 1-2 punch. Jadon
Or
Blue.
like a Detroit.
Yeah.
Or like a Detroit.
Yeah, like in Detroit. But I wouldn't be shocked if they go and get some steals in the fourth round, third round this year for defensive keys.
Yep.
Keep it young, keep it fast, keep it coverage. I think coverage is the one that's really just killed them this year. So
Yep.
keep it young, keep it fast, and let's get the wagon going. I think that's what they're going to do. One more thing for you to say, then we're going to move on to the Packers.
One more thing for me for the Cowboys. Good win, solid win, even though it's against the Raiders. I'm excited. It's weird after this game, just because of how well Williams played and the pressure that he had. I know it's against the Raiders, so I don't want to be an overreaction here. This is the first time we actually had a legit defensive tackle, a
Hmm.
legit one where you're like, this guy's
Legit young,
young,
legit dangerous. He was
super good,
great with the
man.
Jets, and you know the Jets are really bad. Yeah, he's played one game for the Dallas Cowboys, but we won't truly know how everything works out
Hands
when.
out.
But we will actually find out in the next 3 weeks with the Eagles coming up, with the Kansas City Chiefs coming up on Thanksgiving,
Yep.
and with the Detroit Lions coming up. Those are where we're gonna know the test.
I think the one thing that my question to you, one more, because we love talking about the Cowboys, even
Yeah,
though
it's like ESPN. We're like ESPN.
yeah. Our Super Bowl window is 2 years because
I think
Dak
it's closing, and that's closing. It's closing
it's,
fast.
it's two
Yep,
years
two, three
away.
years remaining because
Yep.
Dak is getting older.
Hmm.
Feel bad for Dak, to be honest. Wasted. He's had a tremendous career.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
See, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer if he gets to the Super Bowl, not win it. If he
Not
gets,
when he just has to get to it.
he's a
I
Hall of
think
Famer,
yeah, that'll be. I think that's good because bro, look what he's. Well, I don't know because he has no accolades,
which sucks,
which sucks. It's
but
like,
he's
well,
so good.
he has Pro Bowls.
Yeah,
How many All Pros does he have? Does he even have an All Pro?
I don't know. I don't care.
You know what I mean? Dude, but I do think he is the top four, top three Dallas Cowboys quarterback of all time.
See, I have him ahead of Tony.
Yeah, I have him at 22. I have Troy Aikman, maybe one or two.
Yeah, Troy would be one.
Well, yeah, Troy would be one with Super Bowls, but he also didn't play really that. Like that.
No, yeah,
He had
insert one.
Emmitt Smith, and
Yeah,
he had Emmitt
he had
Smith.
the greatest running back of all time.
But look what Dak Prescott had in his career. He had Zeke for the first start, so that was tremendous. And then he had Des Bryant. At one point, he had nobody,
Nobody.
and
Amari
then he had
Cooper.
T.Y. Hilton or at one point, and Braden Cooks, and then he had C.D. Lamb.
Yeah.
And then, but the start of his career was good. But there was a couple years where they're like, "Who is Amari Cooper?" Like the
Yeah.
receiver one, like you know what I mean? Like they had a
It's
couple.
so annoying.
The last, like, just being a Dallas Cowboys fan has actually been so frustrating. It's been the worst thing ever. But we got to move on. We got to talk about someone else right now. We're gonna talk about
Yeah.
the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers.
Garbage.
Yeah. What's going
Not
on with them?
good.
People are gonna be like highly garbage. They're second in the NFC North. They don't look good. They have not.
Offense. It's
When was
another
the
thing.
last time they played a consistent 4 quarters?
Never. It hasn't been forever. I think yes, they beat the Giants barely. They hung on.
But they've lost to the Panthers before that,
Yep.
16-13.
Yeah. They're
Dallas
awesome.
put up more points.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've lost to the Eagles 10-7. Boring game, by the way. Horrible game. Tragic game. Ew.
Oh yeah.
And then they beat the Steelers, and the Steelers aren't too good. Their best win all year might be in September, week 1, against the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
That might be their best win because it goes. They went on a stretch right here. They lost to the Browns too. Their whole season has been a drunk season.
Yep.
They start the year 2-0 because they beat the Lions and Commanders. Then
Yep.
they lose to the Browns. So they
Yep.
tied to the Dallas Cowboys right there that month of
They
September.
should be
Fuck.
5-4,
Yeah.
if we're being honest right now.
And then they beat the Bengals. And I'm pretty sure that was Joe Flacco. Yeah, they
Yep.
beat they beat Joe Flacco and the Bengals. They beat the Cards. Terrible, two bad teams. They're not bad. The Bengals are good, not the worst, but
You
it's
know what
not.
bothers me? I don't like the fact that the head coach gets blamed.
Yeah, why is he getting
I
blamed?
don't.
'Cause you know who's been really selling the bag? Jordan Love, the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers,
Oh,
has
good.
really been selling the bag.
Oh yeah. I mean, you watched it early in the season. I think we talked about this, but some of the times his throws are just like his accuracy is so bad in the
Yeah, he has bad accuracy
like
problems.
like you're not hitting your guys. Keep in mind they lost a huge piece on offense. They did.
Yeah.
No matter what, that tight end getting hurt like that struggle. You struggle to move the ball once you have like a key piece like that. To me, the tight end for Packers, what's his name? Tucker
Yeah, Tucker Craft.
Kraft. You once you lose Kraft, he is your Mister like your safety blanket.
Yeah.
I'm in a pinch. I'm gonna okay throw him thing. He's gonna run for 7 yards. We're gonna get a first down. Now you
Yeah.
don't have that, and that's concerning.
Well,
You
they have a good backup tight end. I might be the first person to think this, but Luke Musgrave is a pretty solid tight
solid
end there.
player. He is solid.
But they're not using him. If they use him the same way they use Tucker Craft, I think he can get the job done. Not to the extent, but I think he can get the job done. I think he could
Up
be a
there.
good safety blanket for Jordan Love, but at the same time, they don't use him like that. And who else? They're not even trying to establish. They're not even trying to establish a fully run game because they're
Which
not.
is
They
weird
which
because
is
think of
super weird.
the
Like, yeah, they established it this week with or against the
Giants.
Giants with Josh Jacobs, but I'm pretty sure they didn't even establish it against the against the Eagles. They
No,
had, oh, actually they did. He just didn't have a
that
good
was
game.
one of the
Which game
worst
am I
games I've
thinking
seen.
of? Oh, I'm thinking of this game, the Carolina Panthers. They
Yeah,
barely tried to establish anything with them, and
it
and
goes
then the
nowhere.
Steelers, I think it was Wilson became
Yep.
the lead running back against the Steelers game. The defense is also a little bit problem. They're not being chaotic, but at the same time, though, if you can keep the Philadelphia Eagles with 10 points, you should win that game.
And we're gonna be honest here. The same storylines between the two teams.
Wait,
Eagles and Packers are the same team.
oh,
Right now, when it comes to offense, is not moving the ball.
yeah,
Quarterback is not looking good.
yeah.
Like the quarterbacks are not playing to their standard. I'm sorry, but I love when people were saying that Jalen Hurts is a top five quarterback.
Yeah, you remember people were saying that he was better than Dak?
I don't know what they're smoking.
Okay.
Dak's on the Philadelphia Eagles. They're winning. They're going again. They're
Yeah,
winning.
they're gonna go two-peating that. They're
Yeah,
two-peating that.
Dak. Like I just did you hear all the rumors about the Jalen Hurts? What they're saying?
Mm-mm.
Apparently, sources are saying rumors are saying that within the organization and the offensive players, so like maybe AJ Brown or maybe
Yeah,
Smith,
I can see AJ Brown complaining.
they're really upset how he's playing and they don't
Oh
understand.
well, yeah, I've seen interviews and stuff like post game where they say the offense can't move the ball. And you know what? The defensive players have
They play great. Defense play great.
defense has been playing tremendous football. Well,
Yep.
you think about it, the Eagles here. Well, first, the Eagles should have not beat the Green Bay Packers. It
That was
was
a dumb. We don't even talk about the dumb call that Nick Sirianni made.
no, I can't even remember it now. That was 3 weeks
It was
ago.
fourth. It was fourth and one. They're in their own. They're in their own end, and like 27 seconds left. They're in the Green Bay's end, and they go for it.
Oh yeah, yes, yes,
You
I
could have
remember
pinned
that one.
them
Yeah,
deep with the
yeah,
punt,
yeah,
and if who was it? Watson makes that catch. It's a tie
mhm,
game, goes to overtime. Dumb decision making. I honestly don't think any of these teams are going to, depending on the offense. I know the
mhm.
defense can handle it. I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles make it to the conference just because of the offensive play alone.
Yeah. The offensive play has
If
been
they can pick it
terrible.
up,
Like you
Rams are
gotta
the
think
best team in the NFC.
there was times in even that Minnesota Vikings game where that Eagles offense looked terrible. If the
Yes.
Vikings were just a little bit more consistent at the
Yep.
quarterback play, they would have won that game.
Yep. They're the Kansas City of last year. The Philadelphia Eagles, it feels like. They're winning close games.
Yeah.
If they make it to the Super Bowl and they're facing who's going to the thing is AFC's wide open to me. I think we're
Yeah.
going to see two upsets on the road. I think the first whoever is like if New England's leading the AFC,
Yeah.
I think they lose at home. I
Well,
really
the
do.
New England Patriots have probably the easiest schedule in the National Football League. They've played no one real except the Buffalo Bills. But does that mean the Buffalo Bills are frauds, or does that mean the
Those are
Patriots are
not
good?
good,
We're
man.
not going to know until they lose by probably 40 points in the first round of the playoffs. The
Lost to
Patriots.
Miami.
Yeah,
Like I think it's such a weird year. It's such
it
a weird
is.
year in
But
the NFL.
you know what I was thinking though? The best team in football right now. Well, first I want to talk about the Eagles, but then I will say my best. I think the best team in football is. But right now I want to talk about the Eagles for a second. Though I will tell everybody best team in the football. So for a second, the Eagles haven't looked good since probably what?
Week 3.
Yeah, when they beat the Rams.
Not even that though. The Rams choked.
Yeah, I want to think their best game all year has been maybe the Giants but that's the Giants.
Yeah, and they also lost to they
Dude, they
lost
they
to the
they, they
Giants too.
yeah, they lost to the Giants like what, a week before that.
You
Two
not a
weeks?
close game either. It was like
No, they got
27 to
oh yeah,
4.
they got dominated. But they got dominated.
Yeah.
They got dominated. Let me see what the score was here. Yeah, they did get dominated. 34-17.
Yeah, dominant. Yeah,
On
dominant.
Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
Um, but now, like, what I think now the best team in football is that has been playing what I think has played the most consistent, minus losing to the Eagles, has been the Los Angeles Rams.
Yep.
I think besides their loss to the Eagles and their loss to the 49ers, I
Yep.
think they've played a lot more consistent
Even
football
the
games, and I
49ers.
think their defense has been tremendous. They just a couple weeks ago, they just absolutely destroyed the Jags,
Yep.
and then it's been in 3 weeks. So from the Ravens stretch, from the Ravens, so from Ravens to the Jags, they've given up 20 points in 3 weeks. And
Yep.
then they play the 49ers and then they
Looking
play the
really
Seahawks
good.
where they gave up a lot of more points, but they won those big games. They put 42 on the 49ers.
Crazy.
Like, dude, I think the Rams are the best team in football right now, led by, I think, arguably could be MVP. Maybe Jonathan Taylor wins it, but
Yep.
Matthew Stafford is right there.
Yep. Yep. I agree. I think that my prediction for the conference in the NFC, I think it's within the division. I think it's going to be Seattle versus Rams.
Hmm.
I think that's going to be the conference game. I really feel strongly about that because I think they're playing the best. They're playing the best when it comes to NFC play
Hmm.
that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
AFC, I don't. I
I
have
think that, yeah, the AFC is
AFC is
wide
wide
open.
open.
But hey,
I
you
don't,
know what I was
I don't
thinking?
think New England's that good. I don't think Denver's that good. Denver's looking bad too.
I think Denver's defense is really good. I think
Yeah, that's
Denver's
it.
offense is not good. I think Bo
Yep,
Nix is just inconsistent at times.
yep. That's what I
Um,
mean. The defense is amazing.
yeah, defense is amazing. Patriots, I just
Easy schedule.
the Patriots have the easiest schedule, and
You don't know.
and you know what the craziest thing? When they started winning now. Their fans went into hibernation for what, 3 years, maybe
Now they're
4 years,
back.
and now they're back.
Boston.
I forgot how annoying they are.
Oh yeah, they're
They
bad now.
might be more annoying than the Cowboy fans, and we're Cowboy
I
fans.
don't know. Cowboy fans are pretty annoying. It's our year,
Man,
dude. Dude, it's our year. We're making the playoffs now, man.
but man, ever since the Patriots started looking good again, okay, there's no diss on Drake May.
Oh, he's a
Drake May's a
dog.
good
He's a
quarterback.
dog.
He is a dog.
Really
He's
good
not third in MVP rankings right now. There's just no way.
because of how who's he playing. I think
Exactly how easy the schedule is. My top three right now. It doesn't even matter top three. My top two, it's Jonathan Taylor probably going to win it, and if he doesn't win it, that's going to be shocking.
he
And then
probably
it's
won't
Matthew
because he's running back.
Stafford.
Yep.
And if it's the quarterback award, you have to give it to Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
He's played tougher teams, tougher defenses.
He's
Yeah,
looked great all
but you know
year.
what? You know what drives me crazy? There's a post that's going on Instagram that I've seen, and people are going, well, why are you talking about an easy schedule for the New England Patriots when they play the number 4 team pass defense, number three? What are we talking about here? The They've played probably the worst offenses. Defense won you guys the damn championship
Mhm.
game, or won you guys the games. Drake May does look good though against mediocre defenses.
Yeah.
I don't care where any of the pass coverages are ranked; they're mid.
Never.
I think, but dude, I do think though Mike Vrabel's a 10 out of 10 coach.
He should win Coach of the Year.
I think it's going to be the Colts coach Shane Stein
Yeah, that's him too. Yeah, he's doing really well.
because
What's their record, the
I think
Colts?
he's also had a little bit harder schedule than the Patriots.
Yeah,
Patriots are damn near playing. The Patriots are damn near playing. UFL defenses right now.
they're not good.
They're playing bad teams, and some teams coached by like let's take a look at the New England Patriots schedule right now. That what they have left in this season.
Colts are 8-2 as well.
Yeah. Well, I think the Colts are legit this year, and I think the two losses they came were, you know,
Baltimore making the playoffs this year?
What's up?
Baltimore coming back to win?
Yeah, I think Baltimore's coming back to win.
Yeah.
Um, but look at this schedule for the New England Patriots. Their first week started. Um, they lost to the Raiders. Okay, so everyone was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a bad year." They go on. They beat the Dolphins. They lose to the Steelers. So
Yep.
they lose to a decent, promising team, and
Yep.
in the Steelers
And then
when
they
A
run the
Rod
table.
when A Rod's going off right now. But then they come back and beat the Panthers, and then they beat the Bills. So everyone's like, I'm like, okay, maybe this team is decent. Then the rest of the year, the rest of the season, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Buccaneers,
They did beat Bucks.
but they're hurt. Where was Mike Evans? Hurt. Chris Godwin hurt.
Hurt. Yeah.
I don't even think
Irving was hurt too, no?
Yeah, Bucky didn't even play in
Mm.
that game. That's an injured Bucks team. But then they played and they just beat the Jets. So I think they had me. I'm gonna be honest with you. The New England Patriots had me after that Bills game. But then I go and look. I was like, huh, okay, maybe they're not for real. Because maybe
Bills
the
aren't
Bills.
real though.
Yeah, exactly. Then I go, maybe the Bills aren't for real.
Yeah.
So we'll playoff. We'll wait and see. I just can't believe the Bills are letting the New England Patriots win this division.
I mean, to be fair though, it's not over.
It's
Seven
yeah,
and three. It's still
yeah,
not over. It's
it's
nine
not
and
over. And
it's
and they
not
play
over.
and the Patriots and the Bills play in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they play
They
uh,
play in 2 weeks
uh
or after the bye, post
December
bye,
14th. Yep.
December 14th, post bye. And
Yep.
but look, that's they're gonna be playing two back tough games right there. They play the Bills and
Bills and
Ravens.
Ravens. Yeah.
So
It's still possible.
that's their test right there. And I think if they win those two games, New England Patriots, I'll be like, yeah, they're a good team.
They deserve to win the conference. They
Yeah, they
win.
deserve to win it. And I go, yeah, man, the Patriots are back. That's what's gonna make me. I can't go off of a little sample size on against four bad teams.
Yeah. It's
But
like
if they went back to back and at Baltimore in week 16,
yeah.
then I'll go. You know what? New England deserves it, and they're a good team.
Yep. I agree. I agree. Overall, weird week in the NFL.
Overall, terrible week. Like weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just not really entertaining games.
yeah.
I find like what was the scores last week? Like
What about the snooze fest? Probably the worst football game of all year. The Miami Dolphins Commanders playing in Madrid, Spain at 9:30 in the morning. That was terrible.
yeah, but we're not talking about Raiders versus Denver.
Mm, mm, mm,
10-7. I was losing my mind
mm,
how bad they looked that game. That was probably the worst game I ever saw.
mm.
Like
That's true. That's true.
that's the worst game.
But yo, you know what's shocking though? What's shocking this week?
Mm.
Jags absolutely spanking the Los Angeles Chargers 35-6.
We got to start having that conversation about Herbert.
Why don't we have the conversation right now? We got to end it in a little bit though. I'll give you.
We got to talk about both quarterbacks on that team. We're both quarterbacks in that game.
Well, Trevor Lawrence, man, Trevor Lawrence. It's like, is
You
he
paid
good?
way too
Is
much
he
for nothing.
bad? But like, how did he? They dominated with him just going like throwing like 20 passes.
Yeah,
Like Trevor, like there's conversations that like
he's overpaid. He's a bum.
overpaid. But that's what happens when you're one of the best
He
college
got way
quarterbacks.
overpaid. What has he done? He has blown huge leads. Like what we're talking like like 4 touchdown leads, 2 games in the last 3 years. One in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who did he blow the lead to? He blew the lead to Houston. Davis Mills. Davis Mills is what?
Hey man, Davis Mills is not a bad quarterback, man.
Oh, but still though, you shouldn't. You should win that game.
But you know what? I think it's time to have a conversation where, well, they're young quarterbacks though. Like, I
I
don't
like their coach.
yeah, John like Harbaugh. He's a good
Oh,
coach.
I'm talking about.
For the Jags, yeah,
I
Cohen.
don't mind him. I don't mind
Yeah, I
him
don't mind him. But I know there's a thing that I don't like to write off young quarterbacks.
because you see it now, Darnold, and yeah, I agree.
And yeah, exactly. You see him down bad situations, bad teams,
Yep.
bad offensive line, not good receivers
No.
can make a quarterback play tough because who's the quarterback have to throw the ball to?
Yep.
Receivers. And if you
Yep.
don't have top receivers, like Justin Herbert has Keenan Allen, and he has Ladd McConkey. But Ladd McConkey has been really up and down this season.
Really weird.
But it's a sophomore slump. So but that's what happens when you have a super young team or try to have a young team with a lot of
You're gonna have
your key
slumps.
pieces are with young. You're gonna be up and down. I think they start getting consistent when they're around when they hit around 30 years old, 28 maybe, late 20s. That's when they start hitting consistent. Like if you look at Dak, Sam Darnold, who else? Um, Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Every quarterback starts hitting consistent when they hit in their late 20s and early 30s.
Yep.
Receivers are different though. The receivers are usually always consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, but you have to give them more sample size for young quarterbacks and quarterbacks in general.
Yep. I
Because a lot of teams just give up. I'm like they were trying to write off Baker Mayfield one year,
he's a dog.
and he's a dog. I love how he plays. He plays the quarterback position the right way. I think
Yep.
gritty,
Up.
hard.
I'm gonna run right at you.
Yeah,
I don't care.
gonna
I
run
love
through.
he's so fun to watch.
Yeah, he's
He's dialed
amazing.
in. He's so fun to watch.
He's amazing to watch. Um, but yeah, I think I don't think the Jags are a perfect team, and I don't think the Chargers are a perfect team. But getting blown out like that, it's ridiculous.
That was crazy. It's
But at least
crazy.
Josh Allen becomes the all-time sacks leader for the Jags.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. He had to change. He had to hyphen his name though because there's a better Josh Allen in the National Football League.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about um. What else do you want to talk about? We have like probably 3 more
The
minutes.
Chiefs make the playoffs.
Will the Chiefs make the playoffs? I think. See, I think so. They for sure will. I think the playoffs without the Chiefs would just feel weird, feel very drunk. But sitting third right now in a competitive AFC West at 5-5, when you have the Chargers 7-4, and you have the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are going to win the division.
Yep.
Kansas City Chiefs are going to be on a wild card. What's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys coming up in their schedule? They
Yep.
have the Broncos, or they had the Broncos last week and they lost by a field goal. But this week they're going to have the Colts. Then they're going to have the Cowboys. Then they're going to have the Texans. And then they're going to have the Chargers. And then Titans, Broncos one more time. The last time they play the Broncos will be on Thursday night, December on Christmas. That's going to be massive for the division right there if they beat the Chargers. And then they end the season off in Las Vegas. Though I think the Chiefs predict their own future this season.
Depends how they go.
It's winning you're in,
Yep.
and that's it. I think, well, obviously that's easier said than done. And I think
You gotta run the table.
you have to run the table, but you have teams that you have beatable teams. Colts is going to be probably
Toughest.
a massive test,
Which they can do though.
but they can be if they play at all cylinders. And then they're going to beat the Cowboys. Depending on how the Cowboys look against the Eagles, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Mhm.
Texans, they're going to beat the Texans. Chargers, they don't look consistent. They're going to beat the Chargers.
Yep.
Titans, they're going to destroy the house off. They're going to blow the roof off against the Titans. Broncos, see on Christmas, that's the division right there. I think that's going to lead up for the division. But maybe not, depending on how the Broncos goes. They're 9-2 right now, but that's going to
It's
go
not
for a
looking
playoff.
good.
That's going to go in for a wild card spot in the AFC.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. And then they play the Raiders. Like I think the Chiefs will make the playoffs. I think the Ravens will make the playoffs too. Two top dog teams have having rough years, and I think this is a good humbling moment for both of those teams.
Especially, yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah,
Mahomes, especially for Mahomes. It's
yeah.
adding your character.
Mahomes, Travis Kelce. Those two guys. Andy Reid, low key needed it too. Those three guys right there needed to be a little humbled. And if they do miss the playoffs, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it because they've been in every Super Bowl lately.
Yeah, and they need to get a little humbled at one point. And I
Mm.
really, really hope Travis Kelce retires, to be honest.
No, I hear you.
Go shoot some commercials, man. Go live paradise with Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Go
I
live
agree.
paradise.
I agree.
But I do. Do you think? Oh, so let's do. We're halfway through the season. Literally almost done the season. How fast has it gone? Quick.
It's crazy. Crazy how time's going.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, one thing we could also talk about: Jameis Winston playing football last week was really fun.
Oh, he's so fun to watch too, even though he's
It,
not.
it sucks that he's not good.
Yeah.
It really sucks that
Awesome
he's not.
character.
Yeah, he's gonna have an awesome post broadcast career.
Oh, he's gonna be
Dude,
hilarious.
he's gonna be for that Super Bowl shit he did last year was hilarious.
Yeah, oh yeah. It would be hilarious to watch him as a broadcast guy. That
Oh,
would be
it's good.
awesome.
Do you so I'm gonna ask
Jason
you
Kelsey?
this. I'm gonna ask you this. Do the Colts have a legit chance of making a run this year?
No.
Okay. Why not?
I let's see what Jones can do against elite players in the moment. I got to see it because I don't think it's going to happen.
Mhm.
I think that's what's going to determine. I don't, could they pull off the 49ers? I don't think, average quarterback at
Yeah.
best,
Mhm.
taking to the Super Bowl. I just don't see it
Yeah.
personally. I think whoever goes into their building, same with the New England Patriots and same with Denver, I like my chances going into that building and winning because
Yeah.
they don't scare me. They don't. Yes, Jonathan Taylor is going to be an MVP caliber candidate. I just
He's
strong feel
probably gonna win MVP, bro. He's having a what I like to call, when Adrian Peterson won the MVP?
Derrick Henry year too.
Yeah, he's having a Derrick Henry year, but I think he's having an AP year.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I think he's having a better year than D had.
awesome to see because
Yeah.
he was kind of written off for the longest time.
Yeah, people were writing him off for a couple years and people were forgetting that offense.
He's so good.
It's when you have a good offensive line, feels like Christmas for a running back each year.
Yeah,
Okay, but so let's say you don't think they're gonna make a run. Do you think the Patriots have a better chance of making a run than the Colts?
I say they're equal.
Yeah.
I think I personally I, I could see the Bills. Yeah, we are a wild card, but if we go in your building, we're gonna kick your ass.
I
I
think
just think see
you
that
can
happen.
never count out Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I truly think you can never count out Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen
he makes
is
the Final Four usually all the time.
every year, and it's
Close
always
to
it's
it.
it's always cinematic. But if there's one year for the Buffalo Bills to get their shit together now and win the Super Bowl, it's this year. And the reason why I think it's this year is because how easy of a schedule all the top teams has had, and like the Patriots, the Colts, they've all had easy schedules. They've had a tough schedule, but they've shot themselves in the foot at times. So that's what I'm thinking. Bills got to get their shit together because this is the year that the Baltimore Ravens might miss the playoffs, and the Kansas
They're
City
not going
Chiefs
to.
might miss the playoffs.
I think personally, I think if the AFC, we're seeing potentially two teams go on the road and face these Colts and the Patriots.
Mm.
I see the Bills going in there and kicking their ass, and I also see Baltimore beating the Colts. I trust Lamar.
I think I,
Lamar's a
I I think it's
dog.
the clutch factor in there. Daniel
Yeah,
Jones, like he's a former Giant quarterback. He has Giant tendencies still.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but then I mean, their coaching system and
Yeah.
with the Giants were never good. But I don't know. I just don't. I'm not scared of them. They're not. Oh, I don't want to face them in the first round. They're like, oh, we got the Colts. We'll give that. We'll give it a good go. I'm not. I'm confident saying I don't think they'll either of those teams will not be in the Super Bowl this year. I'm confident with that.
49ers bringing back Brock Purdy this week. The NFC North
Wild
or
card
NFC West looking dangerous as ever. Probably the best division of football with the Rams,
easily.
Seattle, and 49ers. Do you think those three teams all make the playoffs? They have to, right?
They got to be in. They have to be. I
Like,
think.
what's the
I
last
know the
time?
first top two will be.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah. The
top
top
two.
two will be in there. I think the 49ers are the taking up the last wild card spot in the NFC right now.
Yep.
And I think it's Seattle that leads it. We see three teams from the NFC West. They're undeniably the
The best.
best division in football.
Yeah.
Who do you think makes the farthest run though out of those three teams?
Rams.
Yeah,
Rams Super Bowl this year.
I like that. Yo, those black jerseys they were wearing, by the way, looked ugly.
What? I thought they
You
were
like that? I did not like them.
really. I like the way I mean, I guess the blue shoulders ruin it.
That's what it was. The blue shoulder. I wish it was all black.
I love the helmet.
Yo, the helmet was cool. Though. Yeah, I'll give you that. The helmet
That's
was really
like,
cool.
uh,
Um,
I think I see the 49ers do make the playoffs though. I really do.
yeah, I think so too. Like That's why I don't think the Cowboys will have a chance to make it because the three wild card teams right now are the Seattle Seahawks, maybe the Green Bay Packers lose it, but you also got to know Detroit
Dude, they
Lions are
make the
not
playoffs.
Detroit Lions are not in a playoff spot right now.
That's crazy
So the
too.
three, I think the end of the year, the three wild card teams are going to be the Seattle Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Detroit Lions. Like this is like a year for like teams have to figure out now this week. It's like if they're going to officially tank or not.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Because like the Lions are going to get that last wild card spot. It's going to be Seattle and 49ers. Those are going to be the three wild card teams.
Could you imagine if the Cowboys win three in a row?
But you know what's shocking too? One of these teams are going to be missing the playoffs.
Yeah, which is crazy.
But if the Dallas Cowboys somehow go and win it, make a comeback of the year, they revive their
Because
season.
your final four games are against winnable opponents.
Yeah, big opponents. They play the Lions too this year still, right?
Yeah. So they could stop Lions in their track. Can you imagine the
That'd be shocking.
if they win, if they make the playoffs, Dak's MVP.
1,000%.
If he goes
I
in,
really,
goes,
really
he-
love what he's doing this year.
he's such a good
The
quarterback.
last two games though have been sloppy, but that's like a sloppy team.
But dude, the offense, it's not on him.
I know.
They like the last what was the two losses they had? The
Denver.
defense was not getting off the field, so you had no shot. Like they controlled the time of possession
The
easily.
time clock too, like the
Cardinals too.
Broncos had like a drive for like 7 minutes.
Yeah, I mean the Cardinals got dominated us with the time of possession too.
Yeah, oh my God, that was so stupid. That first quarter was so stupid, man.
They had no shot at that
Yeah,
game with time
it's
of possession.
it's
If
just
they
that
win
deep.
that game, we're 5-5.
Yeah, or if their defense just got one stop in the whole Green Bay Packers football game.
Yep, yep. Brutal,
Uh,
brutal, brutal,
yeah,
brutal.
we got to end this. There's a lot of good football teams though this year. It's gonna be a
A lot
I
of
think
mediocre.
yeah a lot of mediocre, but yeah a lot of mediocre football teams with the easy schedules. People are saying that this has been um top three most historically easy schedule for teams to fool fans. That means like I don't know. The guy was saying like I think I explained that actually terribly. I think I worded that terribly. I don't have the
Oh,
tweet
good.
right in front of me. That's why I was kind of just
Oh,
trying to do
good.
it on my.
Oh, good.
But
I get what you're
but it,
saying.
but it was more like a lot of teams were fooling NFL people, fans, on how good they're
Yeah.
actually doing because how easy their schedule is, but
Yep.
nobody wants to talk about it. How
No.
easy their schedule is because it's the National Football League and
No.
every team's good. Spoiler, not every team's good.
They're all mediocre.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad
A lot of
coaches too in
mediocre.
that in the NFL.
Yep.
And it surprised me that they have jobs.
Yep.
Like, you know what's crazy? Mike McCarthy never got another shot in the NFL this year.
He's coming back next year and he's
Yeah,
gonna be
he's
an
coming
absolute.
back this year, next year for sure. I think he was a pretty decent coach at one point.
He is a great coach.
Yeah,
He
I
has
think.
what the fifth most wins
Yeah,
modern time right
dude,
now or
I
something like
think
that.
I think Mike McCarthy with the Dallas Cowboys were good. I just think Mike McCarthy wanted a little bit more say, rightfully so. They're
Yeah.
coaching the guys,
I uh I
and
think
I think he lost the locker room too.
he's gonna be a giant.
See, I'd hate to have him in the division.
He's gonna be in the division.
I would hate that. I would hate that so
I
much.
can it.
Jerry
I
Jones is
can
gonna pull his devil magic and not make it happen.
Oh yeah, like the
Actually,
Parsons.
Jerry could care less. He fired his ass.
Yeah.
But I truthfully think Mike McCarthy's a decent coach. I think what it is to be a coach, though, you have to keep that locker room intact. And I think
Yep.
that's exactly what Shoddy's doing this year, though.
He's
Disciplining star players.
I
Like,
love it.
I love it. But like it doesn't isn't really disciplinary. Like they went off anyways. They got a series break.
But it's more like, dude, you shouldn't be doing that.
And,
All right, you're gonna
and to be honest, everyone does it because I think the stupidest thing a person could do is put a professional sports team with multi-millionaires, or 53 of them millionaires, in Las Vegas.
Yep.
What are we doing here? Henry Ruggs probably was hammered that one night when he went to jail. Probably coming off of gambling $1 billion at the casino.
Yeah. Yeah. Stupidity.
It's so stupid. And they're like 20-year-old millionaires. And then they're like, you know what? Let's put a team in
Let's
Las
just do it.
Vegas. Las Vegas will get you. Las Vegas will catch your soul.
Yep.
The casinos will make you stay at those tables till 5 in the morning.
Hmm.
Trust me, I know if I was a multimillionaire, I'd be at this casino all night, every day too. So, don't worry, kind of already doing that
You would,
already.
Ed.
Niagara Falls.
I know you would.
Yeah, but yeah, it's so stupid. But to be honest though, if I was in a football game, if I was a visiting team and we had like an hour of free time, gotta go to the Red Rock. Gotta go gamble a little bit. You're in Vegas.
Yeah, you're having
Especially
fun.
when you play probably arguably the second worst defense in the league behind Tennessee.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't really have to try for this game.
Exactly. And look, bro, George Pickens was playing the game on easy mode.
Oh yeah, that touchdown he had, the
Oh, I
crowd.
was discussing how he moved and like how he turned oh, it was just and that one catch too when he it was like a 5 yard catch and they made it for like a 20 yard catch. His yak yards were crazy that game.
It was. It
But yo,
was.
let's end this. Gotta start editing this. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Daniel Federico Show with Jack Sapora. That was a good conversation right there. We got a lot of topics. The
It
Dallas
was.
Cowboys, we don't know if they're in trouble or not. The New England Patriots have a very easy schedule. I am
Yep.
not happy yet, or I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced yet for a lot of teams in the NFL. But that's it. See you guys next week.